Good morning, my peeps. It is Wednesday morning and I'm going to be taking my mom home here in a little bit, but I wanted to show you something. We had a very quiet weekend. I didn't do any videotaping, but I did make something. What I made is this blouse. Pretty little rayon shirt. It's got a V-neck, put a little ruffle around here at the top, little lace trim. It's got kind of sleeves that kind of blouse out at this point. And these aren't elastic, I just made them so that they're kind of loose. I did a little bit of beaded, real subtle beaded trim there, and then also at the bottom, because I wanted it to hang nicely, I added a beaded edge, little glass beads. So what that does is it makes that, see if I can step back far enough, it makes the bottom hang, and so it kind of flows a little bit better. It doesn't just waft out like a big, little big puff. It kind of hangs better. So what I did, the way I made this blouse, is I made it out of one of these. This is a rayon dress I bought years ago. I bought two of them, this one and this one. And I only wear them to bed, and now I don't even wear these to bed. And so I had these big old rayon dresses left over. They have the short sleeve, it's like a cap sleeve, and V-neck. So what I did is I took this dress, I chopped off about this much of the bottom, hemmed it. I took this chopped off material and I made these sleeve extensions that got sewn on here. Then I had a little bit more material left, so I took what was left of the bottom. I cut it to about this wide all the way around, and then I made this ruffle that I put up inside here. This lace, this is the stuff that I got at Daiso that time. When I did my craft haul in Daiso, I got 2 packages of what I thought was real pretty lace. I had no idea what I was going to do with it. Well, voila! This is why I bought it, apparently. So, basically, I took something that I was never going to wear again, and I upcycled it into something that I can wear. So, that's what I did this weekend. Now, I'm going to take this off the tripod, and I'm going to show you what else I did this weekend, which essentially was planting and doing some more arranging of yard art on my porch and out in the yard. So without further ado, let me show you that. Okay, first up, I hung this, which unfortunately is getting some pretty bad backlighting. This is a holder for oil lamps. People used to use these. These were their side table lamps, essentially, for their hall lights. Put these on the wall. This particular one happens to be a reproduction, but I own 2 of them that are actual, that are actual antiques. Sorry about this dark lighting. I can't really give it to you good. In the afternoon it would look better. So anyhow, I put that up there, and I'm going to put candles or, battery-operated flickery candles in there in the evening when we sit out here. So let's take you down here into the yard itself. I cleaned it up pretty good, but I did some planting. So, sorry about the dog barking. Bolt, come here, Bolt, honey. Come here and quit barking through my video. The main focal thing I did was I took all of these, all of my insulators that I own, and I put them on this French drying rack that I bought years ago at an antique store. This is not a reproduction. This is the real deal. And I thought that was a nice kind of added a little bit of height to this section of the garden. I planted a bunch of these celosas. Oh, sorry, gosh, you've got my shadow. I think they're called celosa or celosum. Then I found, ooh, there's a frog climbing out from underneath the dog poo. How weird. Then I found this succulent around the back of the house. I planted some little plants in there. I put these are 2 Tomato plants I stuck in the ground. I don't know if they're going to make it. And over in here, I put some sweet alyssum along this edge here. And then I did some more container planting. I put a little bit of sweet alyssum down in there. I thought that was pretty. I love sweet alyssum. It does real well here. And it's just a nice little delicate touch. I think I've shown you my jade plant that I put next to the steps. Then, okay, so I added a few petunias into the strawberry wheelbarrow. I put a bunch of lobelia in this strawberry pot because it does well in the shade here. I also transplanted the roses that managed to root. I transplanted them into these pots and put them here in this dappled sunlight. And we'll see if we can continue to get them to grow. I planted some color in with my rosemary and my aloe in this pot. And then this thing here, I ended up not doing a hanging basket like I said I was going to do, but I did it in this pot that's up on the stand. Some zinnias in there. And then I did this. Now, so that took care of all the little bedding plants that we bought the other day. I'm going to give you a different view of the garden from here. I still have yet to plant this fountain. Someone suggested that I plant it with flowers, which had kind of crossed my mind, but I'd sort of forgotten, so I'm glad they jogged my memory, because I just put a bunch of leaf mulch and junk down in there, and then I'm going to put potting soil and plant this with shade lovers, because this is a very shady area. So, that is what I did. I hung that thing there, and I brought over one of my oil lamps. I have a fairly big collection of oil lamps. This had been sitting outside for 4 years. I just brought it over here. Oh, something else I hung up. Check this out. Pour box. This is an actual pour box that was in a Catholic church. And it says pour box. Stick your coins down in there, and somebody at a later date welded on this lock system, part of which has fallen off. Again, came from my grandparents and their stash of Catholic stuff. So I thought that was kind of funny. Sort of a little ha-ha funny ironic note next to my walkway. So I think that's what I did so far that's new. Mallory, you're lying on the hats? Yes, is that a nice place to lie in the sun? Oh yeah, say hi to your YouTube people. Want to give them a kiss? Give them a kiss. Give them a, oh yeah. Yeah, they say thank you. Alrighty, so I do believe I'm gonna sit right here in this chair. Right here. And I'm going to say goodbye. Oh, I'm working on another little heart. This is actually a fence tie that I found just lying on the ground. And that's going to... I thought I made it into a heart. It's just a little aluminum fence tie. And I found this piece of wire here, and I thought I would wrap this wire around this, so it'll be end up being kind of a 3D puffy wire heart. So I'm going to do that at some point. What's he doing, Mal? What's he barking at? So I'm flipping this around. I love these things. Aren't they just the greatest? I want to redo these, incidentally, and hang them off of, like old coffee pots and things like that. So eventually I'm going to tart out my garden chimes. So, let's see. I'm taking Mom home in just a few minutes. And I'm going to swing by the fabric stores that are going out of business to see if I can't find a nice... Come here, Bolt. Come here, buddy. a nice silky fabric that would look nice in as a kimono, because Nancy Velvet Rose here on YouTube and we knew one another before we started our channels, and we are going to get together and make kimonos. Come here, Bo. Come here, buddy. So I'm in charge of finding the fabric. And what else am I going to do today? A little bit of shopping. Come here, Bo. Come here, buddy. I'm about out of, come here, buddy. I'm about out of vegetables. I need to make another tabbouleh salad, or I think I'm actually going to do the, let's see, it's an Italian, Israeli salad that my friend Cynthia, and her channel is Old Broad, that she uploaded just a day or two ago. It looks wonderful. So that is what I've got going today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I hope that it is as beautiful where you are as it is here. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. Our temperatures have not risen to the heights that they said they would this week. We've been down in the high 80s, low 90s, which has been wonderful. Nice breeze. Well, Mama and I are here at Lassen's Natural Food Market. We've done our things for the day, and now we're having lunch. You want to tell them what we're eating, Mom? Oh, you're eating. She's chewing. Well, I'll tell you. This is the quinoa tabbouleh salad. This is the vegan kung pao chicken made with soy and wheat. And this is the white beans and tomato sauce. And we are drinking Honest Tea, Black Forest Berry Herbal Tea. All right. Yeah, we've had a really nice day, and I'm going to take Mom home here in a couple minutes. I've already had my first compliment on my shirt. My friend Randy, who's my mom's accountant, and Randy and I used to play in a band together. And we went and saw him this morning, and he said, "Oh, I really love your shirt." So God bless his heart for that. So anyhow, you know, this is the end to a nice week. Next week I'm going to Abigail's house during the week. Grand Mike will be home with the puppies. I'm taking Abigail's puppy to her. So that should be fun. An interesting drive. And what else am I doing? Then the following week we're going to be back to our regular schedule of bringing mom over to my house periodically, well, once a week for a few days. So it was working out really well. So on that note, I'm going to say bye-bye.